Okay, we've got loose fill fiberglass insulation coming up here, and a lot of it is beaten down where people have been walking on this. This insulation has been disturbed and damaged. Okay, when this insulation is installed, it should be like a new snow. You shouldn't have all these little pallets and holes and stuff in there, and your depth marker is knocked over there where it kind of claims that it's 16 inches. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the tops of your floor, your ceiling joists, and I know that ceiling joist isn't 16 inches deep. So I'm glad that there's that they bothered to put a depth marker in here. Done. No, it's not done. Okay, that's supposed to be. And we look across here, and that's more like what the insulation is supposed to look like. But if we get over there and we kind of look at this, I'm going to have to ask you to use your forensic imagination. Okay, we got plywood roof decking. It goes down to the insulation. Well, around the perimeter of the attic space, we have a continuous soffit vent. And everywhere you have it, when you have a continuous soffit vent, you're supposed to have soffit vent baffles. Now, if we look over here, I can hardly see it. Maybe if I get down here a little bit, I can still hardly see it. I can see some of the air duct is, man, where were you when I needed you? There's some sagging in the air duct. Okay. But coming over here, follow my flashlight right back up in there. Maybe I can zoom it. Right. Come on. Right through that gap right there. Come on. Through that gap, I'm getting a lot of haze, but see that tan, that baffle? Okay, that is a soffit vent baffle. And you have continuous soffit vents, and you're supposed to have those little tan corrugated panels all the way around the perimeter. Not just in certain spots, all the way around the perimeter. And that prevents wind washing. Wow, what a word, right? Okay, so what happens is those are all air intakes, and our exhaust is up here. We got a continuous soffit vent, okay, continuous ridge vent, exhaust vent, excuse me, exhaust ridge vent. And so what happens is the baffle directs the air through the attic and out the vent instead of dragging all the minerals from outside across your insulation, thereby washing the wind, okay, or filtering the air as it comes into your attic. When the deposits are made inside your insulation, well, minerals are conducive, so it compromises your insulation. And we can even kind of tell, I mean, am I making this up or what? But see how pink this looks? Well, it's actually kind of looking a little dirty already. Look at that. See how pink that looks? Get out there across the wide plain over there. See how it starts turning brown? It's because your insulation's getting dirty. Insulation's getting dirty with minerals, which compromises the insulation quality. So there's that. You think this is going to tear? You think it's going to make a hole in your air conditioning duct? I do. Alright, this framing, what we have here is called a truss system. It is very, very strong. It's like the Golden Gate Bridge suspension system. Okay, it's a series of truss. So it's basically it's foolproof. They make these things in the shop, in the factory, and then they put them on a truck and they ship them out. And it kind of eliminates the human error, and that's, unfortunately that can be a good thing. However, human error or not, it's called a gusset plate. Those little plates my client was asking me about, and they just like hammer them together, and I couldn't understand how that gusset plate right there is coming loose, and this one right here is coming loose. So we got two loose gusset plates right there. How about that?